Hello, if you're traveling to Italy anywhere in the near future, it would be good to know a few words. You really don't need to take an entire course, stress yourself out with taking an entire course in Italy, because by the time you get there and you say something to someone, they're going to talk back with you in Italian, and it's going to be faster than you can remember. So I wanted to give you just a few words that if you have these few words when you go to Italy, guaranteed it's going to make you seem more interested in the language, easier to communicate. I am Carol Amendola, the Italian nutritionist, and I have hosted trips to Italy now for the last 10 years. And I'm here on YouTube to pass along some of the great information that I've learned from you, from other people that have traveled with me in my groups, and things that are really helpful. So if you like what you hear and learn, please give me a subscribe and a like, because that helps me to get my message out to even more people in the world. So let's start with one word that is really important. It may be more important at sometimes than the other, is bathroom. And the word bathroom in Italian is pronounced bagno. Now I know there are many dialect words that bathroom is called, and if you go there with some dialect word for bathroom, they may understand what you are talking about, but the classic Italian word for bathroom is bagno. You will also notice, though, when you're in Italy, that you will see signs for bathrooms that will say toilet. So they've incorporated the word toilet into their vocabulary as well. So either one of those will work. And if you want to ask, where is the bathroom? Just dove bagno. You know, don't worry about the articles, the prepositions, making a big long sentence. Dove bagno will do it. The other one, and this really can be controversial, and a lot of people use it, is the word ciao. You know, ciao, if you walk into a store or a coffee bar and you say ciao. Yes, that means hello, it means goodbye. People use that word for a lot of things, but the word ciao is really, in the classic Italian language, is reserved for a more formal way of saying hello. And so better if it's daytime, if you say buongiorno, or if it's the evening, buonasera. That is much better. It's much more respectful, I should say, than just walking around and saying ciao. If you wanted to say goodbye in a more formal way, it's arrivederci, arrivederci. And that will say goodbye in a more formal way. Another one is, I understand. They might ask you, capisco, capisci, many different ways of saying it. And if you say, io capisco, means you understand what they're trying to explain to you. And if you don't understand, non capisco, non capisco. And that way they will know that you do not understand, which can avoid a whole lot of confusion when you're in a store or trying to speak with someone in Italy. The other one is about money. Of course, money is important. And when you're in Italy, it's good to exchange your money at a bancomat, or we would call it an ATM machine. But if you look for bancomat, it will exchange your, and you have a debit card, it will exchange American dollars for euros, which is what their currency is. So if you want to say that you need money, it's soldi. Soldi is the word for money. And if you're in a store and you wanted to ask for a discount, or if they give a discount, all you would need to say is sconti. Sconti means discount, or sconto means one discount. Sconti means multiple discounts. So either one, they will understand that. So it's money is soldi, sconto is discount, sconti is many discounts. So moving on, one of the things that you will most likely do in Italy is to have coffee. I know we as Americans love cappuccino, but in Italy, a coffee is called un caffè. So un caffè. Cappuccino is, you know, the cappuccino that we know, which Italians only drink cappuccino in the morning after 11 o'clock or noon for sure. They don't drink cappuccino. They don't want a lot of milk in their belly, as they say. And there's really, when you go to order a coffee, if you say cafe, they will understand it's coffee. If you say latte or cafe latte, you're going to get an awful lot of milk. So a latte, they don't have lattes or soy lattes. Maybe in the bigger cities where there's a lot of tourists. I know Milano has one of the biggest coffee places in the world. Starbucks has arrived there. They would understand a latte. But in the small coffee bars in smaller towns, they're not making lattes. So the other is ristorante for restaurant. If you're looking for a restaurant, you would say dove ristorante. So that is sometimes a very often used word. And then of course there's yes, which is sí, and that's so universal in so many languages. So yes would be sí, no is no. And thank you is grazie. It's not gracias. Gracias is Spanish. It's grazie. One thing to remember about the Italian language is that Italians never miss a vowel. Vowels are always pronounced. They rarely just run over vowels. And then lastly, you will hear the word prego being used. If you go into a restaurant or a store, they want to offer you to sit or to stand in a certain place. They say prego, prego, and they will point to where they're talking about. So prego can mean please. It can also mean thank you. A more formal way of saying please is per favore. So I think just these words will help you. I will write them in the description in this video so you will have them again. And just from being there so many times with so many groups, I can see that these would be really helpful. Again, if you enjoyed learning these few words and you would like to help so that other people can hear more about tips for Italy, please subscribe, please give it a like. I would most appreciate it. Thank you so much.